Hello, friends. We are camping. We're glamping. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead. I just shared the link. Facebook did another like cute little update. Can you see it? Can you see like the little pop-up?
Let's see.
Not yet. So let me know where you're watching from. Say hello. And if you click here, at least I think it will say show. Let me know if you see it too. Mm-hmm. Can you see it?
I still.
Oh. Waiting.
Jump on.
But we are camping. I'm in my motorhome. And I thought I would show you guys like what makeup look I like to do when we are camping, when I want something that's just like really soft but still makes me look put together, and it's really hydrating. So make sure in the bottom left hand corner you click that little button there so you could save this on your wall. And then if you know of anyone that you think would enjoy these tutorials, make sure to add them in the comments, and we'll go ahead and get started. So first thing I always put on my skin before my makeup is 2 products. So I always do the setting spray, and then I do my mattifying face primer. So I spray my face down with the setting spray first, and then I apply about a dime-sized amount of the mattifying face primer all over my skin. And I really like work it in with my fingers, massaging it in, work it underneath my eyes, all over my skin. And this is really going to help to, one, make your makeup look super flawless, kind of fill in your creases, your fine lines, your large pores. It gives a really nice blurring effect, and there is no silicone in this, which a lot of the mattifying face primers on the market have silicone in them, which 1 causes irritation, 2 can cause that pilling on your skin, and this will not. So make sure to definitely grab the mattifying face primer if you are oily skin, combination skin. It's amazing if you have like really large pores. Highly recommend. My necklaces, I will give you the link. They are from Express. And my ring is from Pink Lily. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, it is really cold here. It's like in the lows. I think it's actually in the 50s today. It's really, really cold. Oh, that's right. 55. It's 55 degrees outside, which is really cold for us San Diegans. We're like freezing to death. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. Like I said, I did my setting spray, primer setting spray, and now I'm going to be putting on my BB Flawless. So the BB Flawless is one... Can you give me a paper towel? Sorry. The BB Flawless is one of my favorite coverages because you can put it on literally with your finger. It simply just evens out your skin. It takes away the redness, takes away any discoloration, adds hydration. It's technically like a CC cream. It's a tinted moisturizer. I'm using it in the shade Honey. So I'm just gonna pop it around my skin all over like this, and then I'm gonna take my fingers and I'm going to literally just massage in. So it kind of goes over your skin just like moisturizer basically. So I'm going to rub this in all over. And you can see how like instant, how it just gives a really soft appearance on your skin. So if you struggle with a lot of redness, this is an incredible product to use. Also, if you struggle with a lot of discoloration in your skin, sunspots, acne scars, anything like that, that will also really help. So here's kind of a better view. I turned off that light that was casting kind of a shadow on my skin, but look at that. And that's so great. I love how fast and easy this is. It's also extremely hydrating. So like I said, if you are more dry skin, this is a really, really good foundation to use. And also if you're combination skin too, if you don't necessarily have like a lot of dryness, but maybe dry patches, this is a good option for you. I'm going to try this ring light and see if that, ooh, nice. That's better. Okay. So there is the coverage, and you can see the disconnect. So it definitely does provide coverage. I'm going to blend it out, don't you worry. So now I'm going to go in and add just a little bit more. Am I blurry on your end? No? Okay, cool. So I'm going to add just a touch bit more. So now we can like really blend this out. And this is going to give us more of like a light to medium coverage. It's definitely not a full coverage. However, you can add product to it to make it a full coverage, like the Skin Solution Concealer, like the pressed powder, which of course we're going to use here in a second. And then always blend down the neck so everything just looks really, really soft on your skin, and I'm blending this all in with the blending bud that is damp. And this is really going to help to make everything look a lot softer on your skin. It's also going to, no, it does not turn orange, meaning it doesn't oxidize on your skin, no. And then if the shade Honey is too, that's the shade I'm using is Honey. There is a shade called Bisque, which is one shade lighter that you can use too. But if you need to be color matched, if you're not sure what color you are, just comment color match. And if you want to be color matched for the BB Flawless, say color match BB. So that way I know which product to color match you for. I'm gonna use this tissue so I don't get makeup on my shirt, but just blend that out, and now you can see it just like very softly transitions into my like actual color. And then we're just applying this all over with the blending bud, which is going to help to make it look a lot softer on our skin. So we have our coverage, as you see, just gives you a really nice complexion. So again, if you are struggling with dryness, if you, no matter what you're using, you put on your makeup and it just looks cakey, try putting the BB Flawless underneath your makeup. So you can put this so many different ways. You can mix it in with your liquid, you can put it on your skin and then put your stick foundation over it, you can put it on your skin and then use the spray foundation over it. So many different ways to be able to utilize the BB Flawless. Another really good trick for it too is that you can kind of use it to change up the color of your skin. So if your makeup is looking a little too light with the transition into summertime, grab a darker shade in the BB Flawless and mix it together to create a darker look with your already product. So it's an easy way to make your makeup match. Okay, so now for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Skin Solution Concealer in the shade Organza, and this is going to be extremely brightening. And like I had said before, how you can make this makeup look a little bit more fuller coverage is using a concealer over top to achieve that like more fuller coverage look. I'm going to use it up and over my nose, and I always take this, especially when it's a little bit lighter, and I blend it out all over my eyes just like this. And this is going to help to make it just look really, just transition a lot nicer. So if you ever feel like your concealer is looking too light, easy way to blend it out. You mix those two together, that's perfect. If I'm lacing the spray, you'll be Bisque in the BB Flawless. If I have a hard time finding a good foundation that doesn't rub off so easy, Susie, you'll want the spray foundation, will be the most smudge proof. All right, so I'm just blending that out again using the smaller blending bud. And then now, before I go ahead and set my makeup, I'm gonna use this stick foundation in the shade Chenille for a contour. You guys seem to really, really love this contour when I did it the other day, because it gives you a very soft and subtle contour versus like a very prominent. So if you are more, again, into the hydrating coverage or the dewy finish, or just wanting like a really soft contour versus like a really prominent, this is the trick for you. So again, it's the shade Chenille in the stick foundation. So technically it's a foundation, and you're just going to literally dot it around your face, and then you're going to take the blending bud, the fat end, and we're going to just blend and blot this out. Just like this. So it's just literally smooshing the product around, which is going to give you that really great sun-kissed look. It's going to give you that color back to your cheeks and the structure. Honestly, this is probably the easiest makeup look you could do. It's so simple. There's no skill involved with this. You literally just bounce, 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 and it blends out so beautifully and so nicely. The shade Chenille in the stick foundation is my personal favorite for this part, because it has no harsh undertones to it. There's no like orange undertones, there's no dark ones. It's just really, really soft. So this works on almost everyone's complexion, no matter if you're like really pale or have a nice tan. So there, I just kind of blended it all out. The other really nice thing about doing it this way is that you can literally flip it around and clean it up. So if you are kind of weary about doing this, you can literally just fix anything that you feel like you messed up, or maybe it looks too dark or whatever, with your blending buds already, because it's all kind of a cream-based makeup look. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and use my setting powder. Someone had asked before if I'm going to bake, and yes, I have oily skin, so I make sure to really bake with my products to make them last all day and make it just look really soft on my skin. I'm going to take a dry beauty blender and spritz it with my setting spray. And then now I'm going to take my Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder and I'm going to press it into the setting powder and just simply press it on wherever I get really oily, wherever I find that gets really shiny throughout the day. And this is going to absorb any oils that are pushing against our skin, making our makeup look shiny or greasy or come off altogether. So I'm going to try not to apply this where I did the contouring, just because we don't want to lighten it up too much in those areas, but this is going to set that T-zone really, really well. So again, that was called the Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder, and we apply that all over. Yes, I did get my hands tattooed the other day. All right, so now I'm going to sweep away any excess, just like so. And I'm just going to leave a very fine layer of our setting powder on all over. So once we've done that, now it's time to set the rest of our skin. So I'm going to use my pressed powder brush on top of my pressed powder in the shade Taffeta. If you guys want to be alerted when the pressed powder is restocked, because I know most are out of stock in most shades, make sure to text my subscribe list. That way you'll be opted in to receive my notifications. And I always text you like when new products come out or when things restock, which again, if you missed out on the text, the Hottie Lip Plumper got restocked. So I know you guys, a lot of you were waiting on that. So that is now available to snag if you haven't yet. I love it. I should have brought it with me. I wish I knew that they were going to restock it while I was gone because it's so good. It's the best lip plumper on the market. It is so good and it gives you the most gorgeous pout. So if you have really like thin lips or really you're just wanting a little bit more big of a pout, definitely grab the Hottie Lip Plumper. It's under lip glosses on my website. So if you want to be alerted when things restock, make sure to text, I'll type it out here, Rhea Hope to the phone number 25456, and I just wrote it out there so you can see it. But I'm using it in the shade Taffeta and using it on the big giant kabuki brush all over, and now you can really see how soft this just made my complexion. It didn't take away like my contour so much, but it just gives me a very even coverage. And then now I'm going to put that color back in my skin with using the pressed blush in the shade Surreal, and I'm just going to tap this on the highest parts of my cheekbones, just like this, and this is going to give us a really pretty glowy finish and also give us that color back to our skin, which we otherwise lose when we're doing like powders and foundations and things. So even if you're not a big blush fan, this is a really, really pretty color. Again, it's the shade Surreal and it has a very slight shine to it, or like almost like a like an iridescent shine. And this is actually on sale in the April special too. All right, so I'm going to take it a step further and do my Touch Mode Luminizer in the shade Pearly, and we're going to pop this on the bridge and tip of the nose, and this is going to give us that really pretty dewy finish look as well. So just pop this on all over. Does the lip pumper work so well? Why do you get your lips injected? Well, just going for it. Because I love the permanent effect. Lip plumper, a Hottie Lip Plumper is going to give you a temporary effect. It's not going to alter your lips to where when it wears off, your lips are still like super, super plump. Because it's a product, it's not something that you're injecting into yourself. Also, I do love to give you guys the option that don't want to get filler, don't want to get Botox, and want to be all natural, which I think that's really beautiful too. And if you want to achieve the pouty lip look without getting injections, Hottie Lip Plumper is the way to do it. Okay, so now for our eyes, we're going to do the eyeliner in Pristine because I'm kind of going for like a softer glam look. So I'm going to do the eyeliner in the shade Pristine, which is just like a white liner. It's only $15 and I love it so, so much. I love that it glides on and it really opens up your eyes. Like look at how much this eye just draws your attention and it's so, so pretty. Actually, it did a really fun little reel on my Instagram of my hand tattoos. So if you want to see that, make sure to head to my Instagram, which again is called Rhea Hope. And then if you click on the little second box, it's like a little reel box. Looks like a little TV kind of. Then you can watch it. Puts all lipstick colors aren't the in the pouty lip plump. Yes, agreed. Okay, so now for brows, I'm going to throw on my brows real quick because it's always important to do. And I'm going to do the brow pencil in the shade Medium. And I always use the spoolie side first to comb out any foundation that got in there. And then now I'm going to go in with the brow pencil in medium and just follow the natural shape and direction of my eyebrows. Can you roll the eye pencil up? No, it's more you sharpen it. The only product that you roll up is the brow pencil. So I'm going to follow where my tear duct is and go straight up. Just like so. And do a little line there. And then once you've kind of etched your little line there, then you're going to go from the top corner all the way to the arch. And then down below. That's typically how I am too. But it's more of a working camping trip. So I have some things I have to do today. So makeup is required. But if I am doing makeup while on the go, camping and things like that, this is my favorite look to do. I also really love to show you guys other options as opposed to like full coverage, full glam, here we go. And especially if you're more into like the dewy coverage, the BB Flawless is the way to go. Okay, so now top of the corner to the arch and then same thing down below. And we're just like giving our face that like frame and structure that's really going to make a difference, especially if you have smaller eyes or more hooded eyes. This is really going to open up the eye area. All right, just like that. Voila. Yes, I know our motorhome is more like a glamping than camping. All right, so now I'm going to use my setting spray, and we're going to spray this all over to 1, set my makeup, and 2, it's going to really ensure that 1, my makeup lasts all day, and it's going to add hydration into our foundation, which is going to help it to expand and look much more softer and natural. Okay, and then let's fan dry it. Yay, you got your tanning drops. Oh, awesome. What's your camper? Just got more blonde in my hair. Nice. Bet it looks so pretty. All right, so I'm just going to make sure all of this is super dry, but you can see how like dewy it makes our makeup and just gives it just an overall like softer appearance on our skin. Yes, Melissa, I'll give you guys a camper tour over on my Instagram story because that's just a little bit easier to film because you guys are like in a tripod and all that. So I'm going to make sure to head over to Instagram after this and I'll show you guys the inside of the motorhome and give you guys a little tour of our spot. All right, so I forgot to do eyeshadow before I set my makeup, but that's okay. I'm going to do that right now. And this little eye look is going to be really, really great if you are wanting a more kind of like a softer eye look, but also that draws the attention really, really well into your eyes. So make sure it's all dry. Okay, so I'm actually only going to use one color for this, and it's going to be the shade Optimistic, which is a really gorgeous champagne. Kind of is like blurring out. There it goes. So I'm going to take it on the blending brush, and I'm literally going to go just right into the eye, into the inner corner, and just start slowly, almost like packing this on. This is going to be the eye look if you have hooded eyes, smaller eyes, or just struggling getting the kind of more attention on your eyes. This is really going to draw that in. So we're going to take it and just kind of press it on all over, and this is going to be more of that like really gorgeous champagne. It's almost like you're using a highlight on your eyes for eyeshadow. It's kind of a little cheat sheet. And I'm using the blending brush for this because it's a really, really easy brush to apply eyeshadow for all over. If you guys saw the other day, I used it for the shade Astute, which is one of my favorites, because this is going to just get it on there fast, easy, and flawless. Okay, so we're just going to keep going. All right. And make sure no eyeshadow is all over, so I'll just take my fan brush and just sweep away any excess. Thank you. What color Spurge Cream Shadow is the best for just a basic neutral color? I would say the shade Jubilant is really, really pretty for that. So it's kind of hard to see because of the lighting in here, but it just is a really pretty iridescent eyeshadow color that really just draws the attention to the eye. So again, that was the shade Optimistic, and it's actually on sale in the April special. You get to choose any eyeshadow, you get any blush, you get any lip gloss, and you get any mascara in that bundle, which is a killer deal. For lashes, I'm going to start with my lash primer first, and this is a really great hydrator for your lashes, which can help to slow down the shed cycle of your lashes, which will help your lashes look fuller longer. Thank you, Kelly. She is feeling much better. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. You don't have an Instagram? Girl, you gotta get an Instagram. It's a fun, free app. I almost think Instagram's funner than Facebook. But if you do get one, make sure you give a follow on my page, Rhea Hope. All right, so now I'm going to go in with my favorite mascara. This is called the Twisted Mascara. It has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it, and it gives you the most gorgeous lashes, almost as if your lashes look like falsies. That is my favorite part about this mascara, that it gives you such incredible length, volume, and no clumpiness. Has a really amazing intentional little wand that gives you perfect separation, and it also has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it, so it actually helps your lashes to grow while you're wearing it. Thank you guys so much. You're so sweet. And so we're going to apply this all over, base of the lash all the way up, and then you can actually do multiple layers without it looking clumpy or looking cakey or looking too much. So we're going to go in with one more layer. And then I'm going to go in with the smaller wand and apply this on the base of the lash. And then also fine tune with it. Just like that. Not crazy. Gosh, every time I use this, I'm still blown away at the amazing length it gives your lashes. But I love that it has this little wand attached to it, because we don't all have really long lashes. Like when I do my mom's makeup, I always go in first with the smaller wand to get the length of her lashes. So that way when I go in with the larger one, it's easier to kind of like grab onto them. Hello, how are you guys? Thanks for watching. All right, we'll add one more coat because why not? Gosh, look at that. Look at them lashes. All right, so for lips, we're going to go easy peasy. We're going to do the lip gloss in the shade Luxe, which is my favorite. It is so creamy without being sticky. And it has a really gorgeous, like, neutral nude color to it. Isn't that pretty? Just really, really soft. I wasn't a huge fan of the teal mascara, to be honest. I like my lashes black. Okay. And there we are. Super soft, really subtle, really soft, soft. Very soft look, if you missed it. It's a very soft look, guys. So that was the whole makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And make sure to grab the Hottie Lip Plumper if you're into the very natural look, so we all don't look the same with our big lips. So had to address it. So Hottie Lip Plumper is back in stock under lip glosses. The lip gloss, any blush, any mascara. What am I missing? Lip gloss, mascara, blush, and eyeshadow. Hello. Any eyeshadow. These are all available in the April special, so make sure to take advantage of that since April is slowly leaving us. I can't believe it's almost May, which is such a trip. So definitely take advantage of the April special. And if you are grabbing multiple eyeshadows, I highly recommend to grab the palette, the 25 palette. It's really awesome by Unique. It's under refillable palettes, which I believe is under accessories and more on my website. Has a little mirror here, and then also has, it can fit 25, and they're all magnetized, so you can kind of like move them around and stuff, which is so good if you have a lot of eyeshadows like I do. So make sure to check that out on my website. And again, everything is available on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And if you guys need to be color matched, just comment color match in the comments. And if you want to be color matched for the BB cream, just comment color match BB. And I'm actually going to hop off and then get right back on and do my hair. So if you want to catch that tutorial, I'll see you guys here in a minute. So make sure to shop right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And then the eyeshadow palette, I see your commentary is going to be, I believe, under accessories or more. But you can always message me if you have any trouble like finding anything on the website. Just tap on my face, a description will pop down, and you can click on my name, Rhea Hope, and that would take you to my Facebook page where you can see an option to message me there. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.